guys, my name's Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Aspian, and welcome to my channel. So because it's December, today I was listening to Christmas carols and along comes one of my favourites, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now we all know this song, we've all heard it and played it and sung it a million times over the years, but I've never actually really listened to it. I mean, I know the words and I know what it's about, and I know it's about a reindeer with, well, a red nose, but I never actually really got deep into the song and kind of understood the meaning behind it. Now obviously I don't think there's an actual deep and meaningful story behind this. You know, me being me, I found one anyway. So today I came to the conclusion of something. This story, Christmas carol, whatever you want to call it, is actually a really cool little story, and I can actually really find myself relating to Rudolph. Yes, my nose is quite large, but that is not what I'm going to be discussing in this video. That is not the common connection I found. Not this one that I'm going to be talking about, at least. As a child, I was bullied relentlessly because of the way I am. Because of the way I looked, because of the way I acted, because of the way I carried myself and presented myself. You can guarantee that if a kid finds something that's the tiniest, teeniest, insiest, winciest bit different than what they're used to, they're going to pick you about it. And not only will they find out, but they'll absolutely tear you to shreds. Now, I was always bullied and teased and tormented about things which made me feel horrible about myself. I remember in primary school I got given the name Horseface because of my teeth. When I was 6 or 7 in primary school, a boy gave me the name Runty Mutts because of how twiggy and small I was at the time. And then when I got older and started to gain weight, another boy gave me the name Baby Elephant or Seal. You really can't win. I was so different to any of the other kids in any of the schools I ever went to. They laughed, they called me names. I was never allowed to do it in any of their children's games. I think you're starting to get the point. The point is, I think that all of us can relate back to this silly children's carol in one form or another. Have you ever felt like Rudolph? Because I know that I sure have. Have you ever been teased or bullied or tormented or picked on for something that you can't change about yourself? Maybe it was the way you look. Maybe it was a weird quirk that you do. Maybe it was the way that you speak or act. Or maybe your hair never sat the right way. Maybe you actually do have a big shiny red nose. Who am I to judge? Whatever it is, every single one of us has been in a situation where we're made to feel like we're not good enough. We're not as good as they are. We're different. We're stupid. We're not right. We're different from the rest of them, and that's a bad thing. And that can really drag us down. And the more that we believe these horrible, disgusting lies that are being put onto us, the more that we actually become them. And it's a really scary and vicious cycle. Now in this carol, it's an old man in a red suit that starts to see Rudolph's potential. He sees the special inside of Rudolph and takes hold of it and takes charge of it and sees his difference as a good thing and decides to make the best of it. And he makes it something special and amazing and miraculous because nobody else can do that. And once it's been discovered, everybody loves him. Everybody wants to be his friends. And well, you know the rest. The point that I'm trying to make is, what I'm trying to get across to you is that, yeah, there's going to be something about you that makes you stand out, that makes you different from the rest of them. And you might get teased and picked on for it. But who are they to tell you that your differences is a bad thing? Who are they to tell you that because you're different, you're not worthy, you're not good enough? Your differences make you so amazing, and they should be celebrated, not tormented. The difference between this carol and your life though is that you don't need an old man with a long white beard and a red suit and a cookie addiction to tell you what your potential is. You don't need someone else to discover your potential. You don't need someone else to tell you what your greatness is and what you're capable of. You can discover it yourself because you have the power to. As soon as you start to discover the potential that you have in your life, everyone else is going to start to see it too. Discover what your red nose is. Discover what's different about you that other people tease you about and make something miraculous out of it. Because that one thing that makes you different could be that one thing which unlocks this amazing greatness, potential, amazingness. Cling on to the amazing, special, wonderful things that you know that you have inside of you. Don't care what other people think, they're only people. You don't have to fall into the trap of believing the lies that other people tell you. You can do what you want, be who you want to be, don't listen to anyone else. And girl, don't let other people's negativity stop you from doing your thing. Your opinion on yourself is so much more important and so much more necessary and so much more worthy than anyone else's negativity that they try to throw over you. And I don't know, I have a tendency to put depth inside of some really insignificant story Maybe that's my red nose. And that may not be the meaning behind it at all, but that's what I see, and this is what I've got for you guys today. I hope you all have such a wonderful Christmas, and remember that just because you're different does not mean you are less, does not mean that you are any worse off. You are so worthy, and you are so amazing, and you're so capable, and you're so powerful. You just need to be able to unlock that red nose inside of you. Merry Christmas, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Number 9. He loves squeezing into teeny tiny spaces. Chimneys. Weighted blankets, weighted teddy bears, fat dogs, chimneys. They're all the same thing, really.